Are we on? Oh, you fucking bastard. We're on. I think we're on. What is? Fuck's sake, man. Let me just mute this motherfucker. Okay. Let's have a look. Stop messaging when I'm starting streaming. No, banned. It's banned. Do you have any idea that there's a ring light in use here? Alexa, turn on office light, 85%.
Okay.
Loses its luster a bit, doesn't it? Not too bad. Let me get the other bits. Okay, let's have a look. Right then. Hang on a minute. It's a bit better. Let's catch up with the chat first. I was waiting for this since you announced it, my day off. At least we got it right sometimes. Tell me that the order's on the way. Not really. How's it going? Hello, Mr. Jamil, Bethany, and Jordan. Need to send that tagged RDS my way. Says Jordan to Jamil. Yes. Hello, Charlie Wright. Rudsma Slasher. Watch her. She's trouble. Scottish lender. There he is. I didn't see it. Let's go. Cutting room floor. What's he doing here? Well, isn't that decorative? What's he on about there? Oh, he's on about the bubble lamp, I guess, is it? It's not staying there, it's just temporary at the minute with regards to where it is. Hello, EMMH. The EMMH. What's the EMMH? It's a wild tosser. Hi, Mike Alligators. Hello, Mr. Alligators. You would have a water-cooled PC, wouldn't you? Yeah, I probably would actually, yeah, if I had the money. Then again, I think I probably prefer the dry ones because they don't have a chance of leaking then. That room has to smell so good. Not really. Just, there's nothing. And the 25th anniversary mask, it doesn't pong everything out. And the ASIS, behind some of the Fantastics here, they don't pong everything out either, sadly. It's a shame. Have you got your stool? Yeah, I'm sitting on my stool. Take it to the pub with me every time we go out. I haven't forgot about the question you asked before on the email either, so don't worry about that. Different worry, man. Lead on the pink Handmade. What do you mean these? Is that what you're talking about? Yes. I did see him a while ago. But it was Woodsman Slasher in the chat that reminded me, because I forgot about him. I was able to order one yesterday. Got my 25th anniversary costumes in from Mad About Horror. Modded one mask since it was severely overpainted and re-hooded it. Bloody hell, you don't waste no time. I didn't have anything from Mad About Horror. I'm not sure if I said to him a while ago to save me a couple of costumes. I'm not sure if they did or not. But I'm assuming they've got orders out to a lot of people, which is, you know, what we've all been waiting for. It's just the rest of the order now we still want. But yeah, hello Screen Ghost. Screen Ghost, is that who I think it is? Mr. AD, is that who I think it is? Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Should have put a title on the screen, shouldn't I? Happy New Year. Turn your volume up a bit. Let me have a look at the microphone. Let me double check the. Is it really that low? It's probably because I'm veering away from the microphone as well. Hang on a minute. Is it that one? Oh, I can't remember how you get into the damn settings in the microphone now. Glad you got the email. I heard nothing back. No, it's been all up and down, Squire. I got your email, which has been. There's always been something going on lately. Side note: made it to another stream after over a month due to being sick nonetheless. Well, I'm glad you're back to normal. Finally got one on the way. Have a good day, Dylan. What's he? I'm off to dinner with the missus. Catch up later. Okay. Is it really? Let me just have a look here. Is that any different on the... let me just go into the... Is that any better on the microphone, Doctor Who? It should be. It's perfect, okay. He's got me worried now. Hey, Commander, yes, some bitch. What you doing? I'm just going to bring up a couple of websites that I want to show you. Just while we're online, I want to show you stuff that you'll need to be looking out for. There we go. What the hell is that? Mike is good, I feel. Mr. Audi. What's he on about? Mr. Commander, though. It's perfect. Hard to believe you on this time of year, but anyways, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, anyway, let's get to this. Let me just get Amazon up. I'm getting up a couple of websites because I want to show you something that you should be ordering if you haven't already ordered it. Let's have a look. There we go. So they've still got stock on that. And then we've got blah 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 blah. Where are you? Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, the amount of pop-ups you get on website these days, there should be a bloody rules on how many they can spam you with, you know. Okay, we got some stuff ready to show you. Some of you know of these already, but for others that are not in the know, then I'm sure you'll be pressing to order and buy these items. For God's sake, man, is it so hard just to find one thing? I was going to show you the link for Handmade by Robots, pink. There we go. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Hey, Ripped! Ripped! You little shit. You talk to me like that. Who do you think you're talking to? Mr. Commander, you've been helpful lately. Why are you gone into a tit? You little shit. I hope Paramount don't watch these. I highly doubt it, but I hope they don't. God, he's a nasty sod, isn't he? I highly doubt they ever will. No interest. It's okay, says Doctor Who. Okay. Hope all had a good Christmas and New Year. Anyone have an extra chrome spirit knife they want to sell? I've only got the one, fortunately. You can blame Dylan for that. Needs to go further up yet. Yeah, thank you, Ripped. It is indeed Mr. Screen Ghost. Ah, Mr. AD, yes. In my office. The fine folks over at Man About Horror definitely did help me out a ton. I can't stress that enough. My costumes were on order with the masks that were still with customs, and yeah. Have you seen the Wafi design? No, I haven't. No, I will be having a look at it though, Mr. Alligators. Internet these days is constant apocalypse. Adpocalypse. Yeah. Every site you go on, cookies this, bullshit that, bullshit this, but accept this, accept all, accept. You know, it's like piss off. Can't I just read the web page? One thing you'll always notice with my particular website: there's no ads, nothing, no pop-ups, no bullshit, no nothing. It's even limited on Screen 5 info, for God's sake, but you'll never see ads on my site that pop up and give you shit as soon as you get to the page. And if anyone ever does have anything pop up on the page, let me know, because there shouldn't be nothing. But yeah. Can't believe the glow on the Asda Glow Deluxe. Very bright. Oh, you've got your Collector's Edition Deluxe, have you? With the glow type in the hood. Yes. New year, new crap, I reckon. With trading standards and customs, yeah, possibly. The Asda ones are like night lights. They are when you get them glowed up, yeah, definitely. Quality looks better, content needs work. Oh, Mr. Commander, just for your information, this particular stream is still Streamlabs. I streamed last night, DVD, and it was OBS Studio, and I got drop frames. Question mark, exclamation mark, above my head. I got drop frames last night. It was only 0.2% drop frames, and it was about 1,600 drop frames, it said. That happened twice in the night, 2 different occasions. I never had drop frames on Streamlabs Desktop, as it's called at the minute. So for this particular mass collector stream, this is Streamlabs Desktop doing it. Although I've adjusted the settings on OBS Studio to 4500 bitrate on the upload now instead of 5500, which hopefully will have a difference. And mine smells heavy of vanilla. Ripped is a straight savage. I don't know what's up with Rip tonight. He's not normally like this. He's a bit more polite. Come here. Commander Ripped is a Twitch streamer. I highly suggest you look him up. I can't do a shout out on this because it's YouTube, but look up Commander Ripped, CMDR_Ripped, and I think it's R1PPED. But you look him up, like he's on the username on the chat. You look him up on Twitch and wait till he plays a hunting game. Yeah, you follow him on Twitch. Wait till he plays a hunting game called Call of the Wild, and at the right time, look on his channel points and this sound alerts. There's one called Bang. Use that whenever possible. You do that and you let me know if it worked. Let's have a look. Agree with my website, but your contact pages were hard to find. Contact page hard to find? It's right at the top of the site, right hand side. Contact link. You mean navigation wise? I don't know. I'm debating on switching internet providers to Starlink. Oh, it's hung over. Okay, Mr. Commander. Yeah, take it easy, lad. Well, Happy New Year, Mr. Commander. Anyway, we've got some links to show people. I'm sure some fans in this stream already know about these links, and you probably even ordered the items already. But in recent time, just going through Amazon.co.uk, I was quite surprised to see a new Ghostface item that we've only ever seen in USA before now. This item was basically, let's switch screens, the head bobble, or whatever what's it called? Royal Bobble's Ghostface, basically. So let's get the window capture on the proper one. There you go. This little swine, yes. Is it? It's this one, isn't it? make sure I got the right camera for the right overlay. So yes, this is the Royal Bubbles Ghostface. Recently Meggie, you know, all know Meggie Blaine. Big time collector is Meggie. She recently acquired one of these on her collection videos. Many other people acquired one of these. But just typing in Amazon on the app on my phone the other day, I typed in Scream Ghostface and pressed search. Of course, you get all sorts of things pop up. Fake masks, bootlegs, pieces of shit. Some real masks, but not many. And then this popped up in the search criteria. So Ghostface Royal Bubbles. I thought, I bet that's not shipping to UK. It's just popped up for some other reason. But it was shipping to the UK. So here we go. So this, obviously a more recent item of Ghostface merchandise released this year. Approved, of course, by RJ. As always, everything has to be approved by RJ, whether it's a figure, whether it's apparel, doesn't matter what it is. He looks at it, says yes or no, or change it if something's got to be changed. But there you go, the Royal Bubbles for UK fans who normally struggle to find stuff. There it is, $29.95, £30, and it's still at this point in stock. So let's just copy the link and let's paste it into the live chat so people can. There you go. You can look at it yourself, and you can see my stream. There it is. Look. I've just shown myself twice. But there you go. That's what happens when you capture a window and you're on the main browser. But end of the day, yes. Royal Bubbles Ghostface. £30. Very good. Very good. What's this? So, there we go. This is what I mean with the pop-ups. Look at this. I understand. I mean, yeah, you click it, it goes away. So, what's this? Hang on a minute. Let me catch up with the chat again. Explains it, Mr. Rips. But Happy New Year, Commander, if he's still here. I hope he is. I don't want him to go. Hello, Yudik. Kumatsu. I just received my first Chrome Ghostface robe from Spirit Halloween. Congratulations, because they wasn't hard to find, but they're hard to find if you're not in USA. So I'm glad somebody's got one. I got one here via Dylan Cloud, aka the Cutting Room Floor. He was in the chat earlier, but he said having dinner with his missus is more important. Prick. He'll watch this back and go, you son of a bitch. Anyway. The regular one is the last one I need. I have the Glow, Bloody and the Hot Topic ones. Okay, yeah. I need the other versions now. Yeah, we all need the other versions now. Hopefully Amazon ends up with them. Who knows? I'll keep an eye. But yeah. Anyway, the next thing that came up in recent time, that came up a couple of months ago as well, was the Scream cereal. Or the Ghostface cereal, or should we just say Strawberries and Scream, because that's what it says on the box. So this is now available, but this, would you believe, this is UK only. UK only pre-orders. So if you're UK fan or you're USA fan and no trustable UK fans, then you can pre-order this right now. So this has got to be one of the most expensive boxes of cereal I've ever seen. Bleeding there, see, pun intended. £8.95 for a box of bloody cereal, for God's sake. Another pun. £8.95 for a box of cereal. Jesus Christ, man. £8.95. There he is. Exclusively for cinemas. January 2022. Win a private screening. Scream for you and your friends. Crispy Mallow cereal clusters. Strawberries and Scream. So there you go. So if you go to serialkillercafe.co.uk, that's who's got these listed. So copy that. We're doing this all wrong. Let me show myself again. Need to do this a different way next time. So there you go. I'm excited to watch a new Scream. Sent you the link YouTube. I was hoping to find that cereal in Tesco. Didn't realise it was so pricey. Yeah, it's for a box of cereal. Jesus, man, sprinkled with gold dust. It bloody should be. It should be. Oh, thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. Happy New Year, sir. But yeah, it's weird to see in it Ghostface items at UK only, because it's normally Ghostface items all over the USA, and then we struggle to get them via other fans or other sellers, depending on price, etc. But there you go, serialkillercafe.co.uk. On the main site at the minute, if you just go to that web address on its own, the Scream, Strawberries and Scream thing is right on the main page, so you can't miss it. So if you want to pre-order a box of Scream cereal with Ghostface that I do believe had to be approved, because if you look at this image on the website when you go to it yourself, click this, you do see Ghostface copyright on the bottom of the image, and I do believe RJ said, look, you got to have this on there because it wasn't there before. Assumption, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's probably said to him when he contacted him. But Ghostface on a cereal box, Strawberries and Scream, for God's sake. And there's a recommendation when you buy it. It says, oh, we always recommend that these two items are brought together. And it was raspberry flavoured milk. I was like, yeah, right. I left the milk and I just ordered 2 boxes of these. So, Strawberries and Scream cereal coming in the next couple of weeks. It did say when you order that although the film is in 2 weeks, there may be a 48-hour delay on top of the 2 weeks on the 14th, so it may be the 16th before they're shipped out, because they've had that many orders. So I don't know if that's just orders for this or just other things as well, but they said they're overwhelmed with orders, and it's another 48 hours on top of what's the normal expected delivery. So if you want to pre-order, links in the chat, get on it. Strawberries and Scream Crispy Mallow cereal clusters. There you go. What's this? The Scorching Ghostface in the USA Ghostface mask is on Amazon. Is it? Stupid expensive, but I'm pre-ordering right now. Yeah. At the end of the day, these, in a way, you could probably see as collector's items, if you want to think of them like that. But in another way, it's cereal, for God's sake, Eat the damn cereal and just keep the box. I've ordered 2 boxes with intention of eating some, if it's nice. I'll give it a try, and then keeping one just boxed. But you remember in years to come, what's it going to look like inside that box? Is it best to just probably bin the cereal? But, yeah. See, here you go, look, frequently brought together. Apparently this is what people buy together with the Scream and Cream cereal. So whatever it's bloody called. The cereal has always had this added to it, apparently. But that's just a website recommendation. So yes, Strawberries and Scream is also bought with milk squash raspberry ripple ice cream. Makes your taste buds go a bit, doesn't it? So possible collector's item. Hello Joseph, just seen in the chat there. Lindsay sent the link in our chat. Okay, no problem. So Strawberries and Scream, Royal Bobbles Ghostface on Amazon, and if you go to fun.co.uk, you can find Ghostface items on fun.co.uk. One of them being this chap here, which we'll put on the full screen in a second. Although, concerningly, it doesn't seem to be popping up in the listings. There it is. Hang on. We've got it. Look, we've got it. So there we go. Copy. And you're going to see the stream again, doubled. There you go. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I've lost it. There you go. There you go. So, link has just been posted in the chat. This is basically got 2 website names if you look properly. At the top here where the mouse is, it says halloweencostumes.co.uk, which comes on the side of the box when it's delivered. And it's delivered by UPS, which are very reliable lately. But here, the main site is fun.co.uk. It's a fluorescent pink Ghostface Handmade by Robots vinyl figure. Obviously there's other versions. You've got a white version which is also available on this site if you've not got it yet. $16.99 for the white, $13.99 for the pink for some reason. So if you want it, links in the chat, get on it, get buying. And you know, it says here size standard, but there's nothing else to select, so I don't know why it's categorized like that. But if you've not got any of these Handmade by Robots figures, I'd recommend you check them out because they're really nice when you get them in front of you in the box. Right, just here. The pink ones are a little bit more smaller in box size than the white ones, something Douglas Little mentioned on one of his recent videos. And yeah, they're not too noticeable in size difference, but there is a definite difference. It's not major, but if anybody wants a Handmade by Robots vinyl figure that looks like it's knitted, but of course it isn't, you want the pink version, you got the white version, both available right now, fun.co.uk. Get on it. The other versions made, there's like a metallic green and there's a silver one. A silver one of what RJ sent me recently. The green one, the metallic, was a convention exclusive in which Douglas and Maggie recently acquired a couple, but had to pay a bit of a fee to get them to them, which was a bit of a rip-off as far as I was told. Also, Handmade by Robots, there's a website, obviously they've got their own site, and they've got these little small eggs as well, which again you've probably seen on Douglas's videos recently. So always have a look at Douglas's latest content, Drown Boy Productions on YouTube, you know who he is. And yeah, but recent additions to my collection is one of these, and also the Royal Bubbles, Bobblehead Ghostface. But the links are in the chat, and while they're still in stock, as I say, get on it. Get on it. Go get your bubbles. Let's have a look. Handmade by Robots. Got caps lock on for some bloody reason. Big Bad Toy Store. There you go. So if you want a .com toy store that sells the same thing, there you go. bigbadtoystore.com. Handmade by Robots, fluorescent pink Ghostface. You can't really miss it on this stream, can you? There you go. Get ordering. Get ordering. But Handmade by Robots, they have got the little eggs as well. Let's see what else pops up for Ghostface on here, if anything. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Jesus, they've gone up in price. Oh yeah, they got the eggs as well, look. They've got the eggs. So, it's a bit of a Ghostface catch-up, this. This is the point of the stream. So, Big Bad Toy Store, we're doing them some advertising here as well, aren't we? So, Toony Terrors, if you've still not got your Toony Terrors Ghostface, which, here he is. There you go, Big Bad Toy Store. $60 though, that's a bit... It's only £20 in the UK. You go on eBay. You've still got the Ultimate Ghostface figure, which is, I believe, the one with all the different heads. There he is. Zombie, bleeding head, and like a fluorescent green glowy type. I forget what RJ said that was. I asked him, I says, what's the green meant to be, fluorescent or a glow? And I think he said fluorescent. There's a neon green one coming too, confirmed by Handmade by Robots. Yeah, they confirmed it on Instagram, didn't they, I think? Not the metallic green, but a neon green, so like another fluorescent, yeah. Scream Ghostface figure. So this is the, what's that? This is the one that wasn't the Ultimate, which is basically this chap. Yeah. There you go. I've had him a few months now, but a good price, $33. These things... This is very strange it says pre-order on these, because there's no more coming. RJ said it. He says, look, there's no more of them. Grab them while you can. So if you've been struggling to find these, estimated to arrive May 2022. I wonder if that was a supply delay with a shipment, which could have been highly possible, because RJ said there was no more coming. So I'm confused why that says pre-order, unless, of course, late stock. But yeah, these things apparently aren't going to be made anymore, so again, grab while you can, and if you feel the urge to pre-order, Big Bad Toy Store have got them. These are the other Handmade by Robot things that they've been doing. Again, Douglas shown some of these recently. Like a yellowy mask. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a yellowy green or just a yellow. And a pink one. And they're just basically eggs. You've then got the white mask and a silver metallic there. Or silver, whatever you want to think of it as. And I actually want some of these. But $25 there you go. Let's have a look. I have the Emerald City one. Oh, is that what it was? Emerald City, the funds website has 6 left. Can't wait for the glow in the dark one. Mine was cheaper in Walmart. Bloody hell. I was lucky to snag the 600 limited pieces Jabberwocky blown ups figure. Yeah, Jabberwocky blown ups figure was a bit of a funny one. The NECA Ghostface figure, yep. I think you commented on my post on Insta. I dropped you a message. Yeah, okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey, up we got a new hat, look. So here's the standard Handmade by Robots, $15, $14 for the pink. Why is the pink so bloody? Well, it says pre-order on the white one as well. So Big Bad Toy Store seems like to have some sort of stock delay from the look of it. A new hat. A new hat. Eddie-o, $20. Wonder if that's an official one. Should be. Basically like what I've got on here, just with a mask on the bloody front. Okay. Socks. I'm sure people have got these socks already. You've got a canvas tote. Didn't Maggie get one of these, or was it someone else? $12. Big Bad Toy Store got a lot of stuff. The socks, $12. Scream Funny Ghostface 8-inch plush. I've never seen this before. We're learning new stuff as we go here. Look at this. 8 inches. Little plush Ghostface. I've never heard of that. Okay. There we go. This is the... oh, here we go. They're down to the sold out ones now, look. Sideshow figure, sold out. Hug Me Ghostface, 16-inch plush. There's a few of these plush ones coming up, isn't there? Glow in the dark mini backpack, an icon of Halloween laptop bag. I think Maggie got one of these, didn't she? Sure, I've seen that on her video. Got some good stuff here. Shame that some are now sold out, but yeah, for the most part, if you're a USA fan, you want Big Bad Toy Store to sell you a pink fluorescent Handmade by Robots, get on it. What's the name of it? Oh yeah, that's another. Here's another one to have a look at. I don't know if anything's actually listed on their site yet, but in 2016 or 17, Cavity Colours did enamel pins, as we all know. There's a set behind me. The first set they did, then they did a couple of single enamel pins. But in January, in a couple of days' time, you've got brand new Ghostface apparel coming to Cavity Colours. So again, keep an eye on Cavity Colours. I've been tweeting about this and retweeting some of their stuff. And if you notice with this image, what mask does that look like? It looks a bit more like an older vintage mask, doesn't it? Rather than a ultra white or even an EU stamp. To me, it has a look of a fearsome. And I will say fearsome on this particular occasion. But to me, that looks fearsome-ish. But in another way, it looks almost fantastic-ish as well. But Cavity Colours is another one to keep an eye out. January the 5th, new clothing coming. Get on it. Let's have a look what we got here. Do you not fancy doing our Free Design Pet live stream? Whoa, what would I say? I'm not part of the cast or the crew, man. There's fuck all to do with me. Who wants to see this waffling on? It's bad enough for the location videos, eh? With a live stream, I don't know what I'd do, mate. I really don't. I can't watch a video of the episodes and play it online because they have you for copyright. I can't play music back from the show because they have you for copyright. You can't do shit these days without bloody having someone tap your shoulder and say, excuse me. So it's a bit of a weird one to do, Squire. I wouldn't mind if it was like Facebook or something, but even Facebook are cracking down on songs in the background now. I played a song on my car stereo a few weeks back on Facebook. Said, oh, this is one of my favourite songs or something. Half hour later, he's been blocked for copyright. I was like, for God's sake, you can't even ship without being complained about now. So I don't know what I'd do, Alfie Design wise. Unless I could just do a Google Street View and show people locations, but I'm sure people will find that boring. Let's have a look. Why you say my name in capital letters, Lindsay? What's the matter? Hello, Mr. Bartron. Hope you all had a nice holiday season. Yes, Happy New Year. Cavity Colours, that's the one, that's him. See the plush bunny, it's on UK Amazon, but I wasn't sure it was legit. This is the link. Okay, where's the link? I can't see the link. I'll have a look. Send it me on WhatsApp and we'll have a look. Let me go back to full screen for the second. Oh dear. Oh yes, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. There's a few of them, isn't there? There's a few of them. It's this camera, isn't it? Yeah, it's that camera. You got webcam here and another webcam here. Got to remember which one I'm on. Yeah, the Ghostface plush is all over Amazon.co.uk at least. Type in Ghostface plush, you can't miss it. I'm wondering if this is authorised though. QMYZ Scream Ghostface plush. YXLM Scream Ghostface plush. Have a look at this. See these? They're everywhere. I mean, this plush one here, which is just on the stream, I know, just on the edge. This is the Mezco one that Mad About Horror was selling recently, but 82 quid for a plush Ghostface. Jesus, man. But, you know, we know it's authorised. These, I don't know what to think about these at the minute. Are these authorised? Are these meant to be out there? I just want to see what the description says. Oh, I don't like that image hover. It gets annoying after a while. Screen Ghostface plush toy, Monster Horror plush figure, Reaper is here, Terrace, Ghostface stuffed toy. I don't know what it is, but there's something off about that. I'm going to ask RJ about that one, I think. I say, is this authorised, is this real? Because there's no copyright or referral to Funworld. So I do wonder if this is bootleg plush, or whether it's just something that hasn't been updated properly. I mean, it looks the part. Overall, it seems a bit... I don't know, there's something off about that. It doesn't seem to be to the standard that I know RJ would require in merchandise. I could be wrong. I'll have to ask him about it. Oh dear. Oh yeah, Big Baz. Yeah, I could maybe get Big Baz on one day. Let's have a look. It's legit. Just a pre-order at the minute. Okay, I'm reading all your blah 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 blah. Okay. Right. So we've gone over Handmade by Robots figure, Royal Bobbles figure, cereal, Big Bad Toy Store items that are sold out and still not sold out. Cavity Colours. So you're a bit more up to date with the merchandise. I'm guessing there's going to be more merchandise next year. With regards to Funworld, as far as I know, there's been nothing else added in recent time on their website with new items. As we all know, there's a Pride Ghostface coming and a Pumpkin Ghostface coming. And the Screamer, which was in collaboration with Clive, aka Burtbench Designs. So, just as it's New Year and some may have not seen these before, let's just give you a quick refresh. So, new for 2022 is the Ghostface Pride mask. This will be a solid plastic hard PU Ghostface mask. Obviously just with coloured stripes on in reference to Pride. So this is not pre-order at any time at time of recording this stream. You cannot do anything to get this mask at this time right now. Obviously months to come this are probably going to pop up at Halloween. So there you go, Ghostface Pride mask, hard plastic PU mask, and coming, assumingly, which I assume correct, hopefully, it's going to be Halloween 2022, and it does say new for 2022. If it comes early in 2022, I'll be very surprised. But there you go. Another recent addition. This was mentioned on streams previous, but as it's New Year and I've got a few viewers and maybe not everyone's caught up, we have the Ghostface Slayer Kit. Again, you can't pre-order this at the minute. Nowhere that I've seen. This is just what's coming basically for Halloween 2022. Here you have gloves, the chrome knife, or the chrome book replica, whatever you want to refer to it as. This was seen obviously USA in the Halloween just gone. You've got the voice changer that was seen last Halloween in USA. Sadly, you've got Ghostface Ultra White Near, not an EU stamp with a standard shroud. But even so, new item, Ghostface Slayer Kit. Emphasise again, at time of recording, you cannot pre-order this anywhere at this time. This is just a new item, put together recently, added to the website, more than likely coming Halloween 2022. So the Slayer Kit. Will it still be an ultra white mask in Halloween, or is it just for stock image purposes that they used an ultra white? I don't know. Something to ask RJ on the upcoming interview. Maybe he can give us some information on it. But there you go, another one for 2022. I only emphasise the fact you can't pre-order anyway because loads of people in the past have asked after a stream, where can I order that? And like, you can't order it. It's brand spanking new. It's only just been photographed for the website. So no one has the stock at the minute. So let's just go down and just make sure there's nothing else. There is a Ghostface knife we've gone past, and there's the scary movies. So this did appear in again USA Halloween stores. Halloween just gone. Basically like a weathered butcher knife or a Myers knife or whatever you want to think of it as. And yes, 15-inch bloody butcher knife. It's weird that it says new for 2022 because it was out for 2021. So again, you may have seen these if you're a USA fan. You may even own the damn thing. So in this case, it's not you can't pre-order. It's a case of some of you may already have this. So back up again. Right, let's get this one out of the way first. So, in recent time, I'll check the chat in a minute. I can see it scrolling. It's Douglas there. Hello, Douglas. How you doing, Mr. Douglas? Happy New Year. In recent time, among fans, Mr. Him obviously did a couple of K&B replicas that were like a pumpkin. Over time, the question was asked, I was like, oh, do you think they'd ever allow these K&B replicas to be made? I was like, I highly doubt it. I says, well, why don't you just, to Clive, I says, you know, ask Funworld, email them. Here's the brand enforcement email, which is now on their website, a bit more easier to see on the contact link. But I says, email them, see what they say. They can only say no. But I'm guessing, Clive, they're not going to allow K&B replicas to be mass produced. Because it's exactly what it is, K&B replica, not a Funworld type mask. So of course time goes by, Clive emails Funworld, Funworld say, oh look, the Scrumpkin, as Clive called his mask, the K&B replica pumpkin type, they liked it. This is what they ended up doing, making a deal together. Clive helped out in this, RJ was involved of course, and this is what we got now for 2022. Again, exactly the same. This is not pre-order anywhere at this time of recording. So this is, again, more likely Halloween 2022, Pumpkin Ghostface. So partly involvement with Burt Bench, Clive Barzilia, and RJ was involved, and I'm guessing China factory somewhere got on it, and there you go, that's the stock image for this time. Seems to be standard shroud as well, not a special hood. But there you go, Pumpkin Ghostface. Just check the chat. Hayden Paintier's doing autograph signing soon, if anybody is in autographs like I am. Okay. I wish you'd come over here. She only charges $30. That's pretty good compared to some. But yes, hello Mr. Douglas. So does this mean Funworld could continue with those chrome knives for 2022? I'm not sure if they're going to be still single items or only on that Slayer set. It's a good question. Another one to be added to the list with RJ, which is something we're going to get onto in a minute. So yeah, good question, Mr. Bartram. The pumpkin Ghostface mask looks cool, weird at the same time. Yeah, just look a bit. His eyes look a bit different compared to the norm, don't they? I know, obviously it's pumpkin themed, but yeah, does have a peculiar look about it compared to the normal Ghostface we see. Hope Clive gets commission on those. I don't know what happens with regards to behind the scenes. I've got no idea, but yeah, obviously he's been in contact with Funworld. Has anybody seen the anniversary sets in person yet? I wouldn't have thought so, because there's not many been delivered to suppliers yet, and Mad About Horror still ain't got their container from USA as far as I know either. And Mad About Horror, the only ones that are getting us for the UK fans. And I don't think anyone's seen them yet. Which is a shame, because the blurb on the back of the box mentions the fans and the fact that Funworld appreciate them. No one's got to really see and read it yet. Not properly, at least, not in their own company with their own item. But yeah, this was another collaboration here. People will know this from Clive, aka Burtbench. Again, if you're not in the know and you're catching up with information, Clive Barzilia, aka Burtbench Designs, originally made this mask on the screen. This was his design. He called it something different, which I forget what he called it now. But Clive, obviously, I said, contact him, see what they think. He contacted them, saw what they thought with a few masks that he sent pictures of. This one they liked. Here we go. Months later, it's on the Funworld website as a product. And they also did, for some weird reason, a screamer mask was that one, and then they got and put like a weird wig on it, or a weird hair piece, or whatever you want to call it. Hairy screamer mask, which yeah, I don't know what Clive's thoughts are on this one. I don't think he minded too much. I think he's like, what's that? I'd have to confirm that. But yeah, the main thing is silent screamer mask and screamer with hair. Again, in collaboration with Clive, aka Burtbench Designs. He must be proud. I know I will be if I was him. But look at that, 1 minute it's on Instagram going to fans with a header tag of his customised choice. Next thing you know, there's a deal being made and it's on Funworld's website as an official product. Coming again, not pre-orderable yet at time of recording, but coming for Halloween 2022. So I remember Clive saying something along the lines of all he wants to do is walk in a store and buy one for himself, and know that was something that he was majorly involved in, of course, because it's his bloody mess. Something that will be coming up on the upcoming interview with RJ is these. And yes, the killer mask variant will be asked about. I will be asking, and he knows I'll be asking. But these, again, new for 2022, they've been out all the time. Since, 2000-ish? Or was it pre-2000? I think it was 2000-ish, wasn't it, after the film. These have been about, and T-stamps on regular EU stamps. We all know these. What's up? Stoned and Smiley. Where's the killer mask? We want the killer mask, yeah? So, upcoming interview with RJ, it will be asked about with regards to these masks and the killer masks. We will see what he says. We'll see, won't we? Let's have a look. I'm curious if the mask inside is tagged or not. Which one do you mean? Oh, you're on about the anniversary sets, or do you mean something else? Alright, let's go back to normal. Right. So, let's just give you a look at Royal Bobble. How long have we been going now? Just under an hour, 52 minutes. Right, so if you order one of these Royal Bobbles from Amazon on the link in the stream earlier, I'm going to have to get all these links and put them into the video description afterwards, I think. But yeah, if you do order one of these Royal Bobbles, the size may fool you on Amazon. You may think it's a big figure. It isn't. In fact, I can't even see how tall it is. It must be about 12 inches. So, this is what he arrives like. Let's turn the ring light off. This is what he arrives like. And It's heavy as well. Very, very heavy base on it. Very heavy base. Royal Bubbles. Big sticker on the bottom. It's going to reflect no matter what I do. There you go. This is the first time I took the bag off it since I've got it. So this is the first time I'm properly seeing it as well. He's got a bit of padding around his neck so he doesn't move while he's in transit. Or he can't move anyway. But yeah, there you go. This is your Royal Bubbles bobblehead figure. There's a little bit of movement. Obviously I'm trying to shake it. And oh, blood around the base. Get into the centre of the screen. There you go. Nothing on the back, which probably a good thing, because if you put it against the wall on a shelf, it's not going to interfere. But there you go. It's probably best to keep the ring light off for just showing this. I know it's not the best picture and not the brightest, but does look spooky at the right angle, doesn't it? There you go. Spaced apart eyes, a bit like an RDS. Spaced apart eyes. But yes, very heavy figure for what it is. Look at the size, you think, there's nothing to it. Very heavy, very heavy. And I always like to think the weight of something means quality as well. So I don't know what it's actually made of, but damn good figure. Damn good figure. Let me put him back where he belongs for the minute. And now I'm covered in polystyrene. God. There we go. Jesus, polystyrene, God, it really does get everywhere. Okay. Jesus Christ, it's everywhere, man. So yeah, be wary of polystyrene if you order one of these. There you go. Let me, there you go. That ring light, I know it causes Meggie problems as well when she does her videos. But yeah, Royal Bubbles. Standard Ghostface image on the side. Icon of Halloween on the top. There he is. Let's just do this again. Order your own and you can look at them as much as you want. Copyright on the bottom, royalbubbles.com, etc. Big image on the side. Yeah. No matter what, something's going to reflect. But yeah. £30 UK Amazon. Good figure, good figure. So next, as always, I order not two of everything, but two of some things depending what they are. Like mass types, I like to try and have two if possible of whatever type it is, which isn't always possible, as we all know. Bloody polystyrene, man. Gonna have to hoover up after this stream. But anyway, I picked up two of these just for the sake of it, because they were available and lots in stock from the look of it. So yes, this is your Handmade by Robots. Jesus, no matter what, you just get reflection. Let's turn this off again. See if I can mess with the ring light here. That's a little better. But there he is. Number 81. Bit like pop vinyls, aren't they, where they start numbering them all the time, and all these different types. It's like pop vinyls alternate, so to speak. Copyright age 14 plus, inspected with care by robots, apparently. Yeah. Officially licensed, which they damn well are. But yeah, I got a couple. And I got the RGB, the PC there as well. Bloody hell. Can't win, can we? So, dear, as mentioned earlier, if you want Royal Bubbles, go on to amazon.co.uk. If you want the Handmade by Robots, fun.co.uk or Big Bad Toy Store. Again, links are in the chat earlier on this stream. I will be putting them in the video description after the stream ends. Other things, I do wonder if they're going to have more stuff coming out merchandise wise this year with regards to non-costumes. You know, not with regards to the masks and costumes themselves, but with, you know, will we ever see figures? Would we ever see Gail, Dewey, you know, Sydney figures? Would anyone ever do them? Could anyone get the license now that the license and the rights to Scream is with someone else? You know, do you think we'll ever see that? Be nice if they did some sort of figure one day. I mean, there's plenty of figures for other franchises, isn't there? Even if they're just reaction figures, just something, you know, to start the ball rolling. But I do wonder what else is coming this year now, because we can say this year, with it being January the 1st. But yeah, the interview, by the way, what is it now? So we're the 1st of January. On December the 29th, I was meant to be interviewing RJ on a video call, which had a lot of questions, and he's going to answer a lot of questions as well. And part of these questions was the scary movie mask and the killer mask with a question mark over the top of that. Another one of the questions was about stuff to do with his books. Another one of the questions was about stuff to do with wares. There's a load of questions. Another one of the questions, which fans may be surprised to hear, was regarding Fantastic Faces and the fact people keep asking Funworld to recreate Fantastic Face Generation 1 masks. That question will be asked. That question will be answered one way or another. I don't know what he's going to say. So I said, look, these questions keep coming thick and fast. Fantastic Faces, Gen 1, Generation 1, recreate them, reissue, whatever you want to call it. So that question's coming up on the interview. In Long Island at this time, where Funworld and obviously RJ reside, this COVID has gone bad over there, you know. The numbers have gone up really nasty, and RJ is now working from home. And it is only assumption, and I emphasise the fact, assumption, that I don't think he wants to do the video call from his personal residence. That's my assumption. I think he preferred to do it in his office where there's a few Ghostface items about. Again, assumption. But the interview is going to happen. It's not been cancelled. It's been delayed. So as of now, I should have recorded it, previous plans. But with COVID and numbers going up and Funworld actually being closed, so there's been no one at the Funworld office for the last week. No one been there. Restrictions are now in force, so he's forced to work from home. So he said he's going to try and do it in the first couple of weeks of January. But some of the questions that are going to be asked will be surprises to fans, because you'll think, God, he's asked that question. Now we're going to get to hear the answer. Yeah. So recreation of a Fantastic Faces, you'll see what he says. What's he going to say? I don't bloody know. Yeah. Scary movie mask. Why has there never been a killer mask? What's he going to say? We'll see. You know. Information about the new film. I was going to ask him briefly about the new film, where Paramount are going to be, you know, what's he going to say? What's he going to say? So I'm not sure if it's going to be actually filmed and recorded just before the film's release or just after the film's release. But trust me, there's some interesting questions in this interview between me and him, private, and then it will be edited, and then it will be put into this live stream as I'm doing now for people to watch, and then it will be after the live stream showing. It will be a separate single video on YouTube. But trust me, there's some good questions. It isn't all questions that have been asked before and been answered before on other interviews. It's all stuff that's some of the fans want to know answers to. So I can only say be patient, as I have to be as well, and hopefully you'll look forward to it. And he hasn't done an interview in years, on purpose. Not because he's not asked, but because he just keeps declining everyone. And I said, look, you know, I've been here 15 years. He goes, oh no, if I'm going to talk to someone, I'm going to talk to you. I'm like, well, you know, I appreciate that. So it's nice that he's said he's going to talk with me. But pre-recorded, questions asked, questions answered, then edited, depending what he wants. He might say, oh, I don't want that in the video. But I'm pretty sure some of the questions that fans are dying to hear the answers for will be in the video. So, you know, keep an eye out and we'll get on to it. We'll get on to it in the future. Let's have a look here. What am I missing in the chat? I'm curious if the mask inside is tagged or not with regards to the collector set. That's a good question, I don't know. I do know it's Sparkle Hood mask and it should have the smell. It is an EU stamp, it's exactly what you see just here. It is one of those masks, it's just got a standard knife with it, and obviously you got the blurb on the back of the box, which I could actually bring up on the stream. Actually, I could actually rehash on what it says on the back of the box, because there is an appreciation to the fans there. If I can just find it on my own bloody website, it's here somewhere. But Screen 5 information on my website, I've not been putting every single thing that's popped up online. I've not been putting every single clip that's popped up online, because I honestly think Paramount are probably putting a bit too much out there. Are they ruining it? Is it on purpose? Is it to make us suspicious of certain things? Is it a twist? You know, I don't know what to think. But, you know, we'll see in time, won't we? So, there you go. Hang on a minute, this has gone up the shitter again. Streamlabs have an application for the streaming software. Yeah, it's shit. Because after a while it just disconnects. There we go then. So this is the mask and knife set that's not really be seen by many fans yet, because I do believe the supplies are still delayed. So if we scroll in a little, or zoom in a little bit, I'm not sure how that comes across on the stream to be readable, so let's do this. So here we go, Ghostface, the icon of Halloween. This is the back of the box, obviously. Bear in mind there's a clump of text here, so that's why it's not appeared on header tags of 25th anniversary masks and costumes. It's too much text to put on the packaging. So here you go, a 25-year celebration of Scream is the title at the top. This mask and knife set is a tribute to the 25th anniversary of the original Scream movie released in 1996. Over the past quarter century, many have perished on the big screen at the hands of the icon of Halloween, Ghostface. The icon of Halloween. Ghostface has also made a killing at the box office, appearing in 8 motion pictures with over 1.2 billion in box office receipts. There you go. With the plot and storyline under heavy guard, the 5th Scream motion picture is scheduled for release in January 2022. This 25th anniversary collectible set would not be complete without showing appreciation to the fans worldwide. Your support and love for Ghostface does not go unnoticed. In addition, recognition is being given to the stars and crew in front and behind the camera, as well as those responsible for bringing this anniversary edition to life. Most of all, the vision of Wes Craven helped create and establish a new standard in the horror genre of the motion picture industry. The special anniversary edition is dedicated to all of those involved and responsible for Scream, released on December the 20th, 1996. Happy anniversary, Ghostface lives. Another question coming up on the interview. Ghostface lives. He's used that hashtag and that saying on Twitter for years, and all of a sudden it's appearing on packaging. I said, RJ, Ghostface lives. What about it? I says, it's appearing on merchandise. What's going on? You can ask me that in the interview. I was like, okay, and I can't do the accent. But he says, you can ask me that in the interview. I says, right, we'll cover that in the interview. So all this text, I believe, as far as I know, is only on the back of this set. It's not on the masks, as we all know, that people that got them, and it's not on the back of costumes. I don't think it's on the back of this, because this is, you know, this is the rear view of the voice changes. But this, as a whole, hasn't really been seen among fans yet. It exists in boxes that are delayed. So it's out there, we just can't get our hands on them yet, a bit like the UK stock. Unless it's a costume, of course. So, let's have a look. What did I see on the chat here? Hang on a minute. But yeah, so Jordan was curious if the mask was tagged or not inside the box. Hello, Squire. Any progress with... here we go with Tim, yes. I don't know if that's meant as yourself or if it's meant at me. That username. I think it's you, innit? You know, Tim. It's more than one Tim. No progress because of the bloody restrictions. But I want to get down and get some filming done. I'm an in-the-box collector, but the bobbles were one item I had to keep out to display. Oh, okay, I get you. I love to get those, but blooming space becomes a problem for all the stuff. Yes, Ghostface is actually skinting quite a few of us lately, because all these bleeding items here like this. God, it's adding up, you know. It's adding up, and they take up space. So RJ sent me a silver handmade by robots, which I've had to make space for, which again, it's appreciated, I don't mind. He sent me a plush, he sent me a sideshow, and then I've got 2 pink fluorescents, and I've got the royal bubbles. I go, God, I need a bigger room. This room is not big enough. Half my collection's in the bleeding loft. But it's, you know, a lot of ultra whites, a lot of ASIS, a lot of collector's edition deluxe, well, about 7 of them. And many other masks. The bobblehead mask, the flip up mask. I can't fit them all in here. So I don't know. Let me carry on with this chat. I now have 6 massive storage boxes in the corner of my room. Says Scottish Lindsay. Yes, that's true. I know what you mean. I've got 5 or 6 storage boxes in the loft, all of Ghostface stuff. Blah 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 blah. What to display and what to store. This is the thing, because not all fans have got massive man caves or woman caves or whatever you want to call them. Bedrooms, places to put your collection, have you? But becoming a bit of a leaning tower, yeah. Well, Jamil, if you got too much stuff, mate, send it over. That tag fantastic. I'll give you 200 quid. Good man. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Good man. He's going, you what? They should hire that CY guy from Insta. He's bloody brilliant. I don't know who that CY guy is. Who's that you mean? The doll guy. Oh, okay. Give us the T on the screen 5 mass. The T on the screen 5 mass. What's it on about? Hi, any updates? Yeah, I missed the future videos for Auf Wiedersehen. Am I the only one that's really excited for the new movie like Scream 4? I was chomping at the bits to see the film, but now there's just really no excitement. I wouldn't say no excitement. It's just I'm almost avoiding online bloody clips now. I got like that with Alien and Predator movies. I haven't even seen the latest ones, but I love the franchises. Just got jaded and maybe burnt out. I have the 18-inch Rota plush coming from a trade. Mr. Jordan. Look for a T-box. It's my username. I'm an old follower in Breaking Away days. Oh, okay. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. That's all good. It's all good. There we go. Yeah. So overall, video. As RJ says, there's so much going on. There is so much going on. So, in the next couple of weeks, we'll get the interview filmed and recorded. I'm going to be filming myself with one of my video cameras and then recording him off the computer screen. Basically, I'll edit it so it looks decent. And, you know, you'll either see both of us or it'll flick between both of us. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do that yet. But the thing with this is it's meant to be a video interview, not Q&A text, not just a blurb of letters all over the web page. I wanted a face-to-face interview, video, so you see the reactions. So when I say, oh, fantastic faces, it keeps getting asked about, people want it back, what can happen with that? You're going to see the reaction, you're going to see the answer. Yeah. When I say, oh, scary movie mask, been produced for a long time now, still in the same way as the original EU stamp Ghostface mask, still the same material but minus the smell. You know, why have we lost the smell? Why have we not got the killer mask? You'll see that question being answered. You know, other questions about the new film, about what masks were sent to set. Again, he's limited what he can say, of course, with regards to the new film, definitely. You know, what's coming in the future for Ghostface? What's happening with Ghostface next in Dead by Daylight? Any alterations? Any cosmetic? You know, just whatever he can tell us. Whatever he's allowed to tell us. And there's been particular questions selected, and there's particular questions fans are going to be pining to hear the answers for, particularly with the scary movie Killer Mask, and particularly with the Fantastic Faces recreations, if it ever was to happen, you know. Will it ever happen? Who knows? Gen 1s, Gen 2s, yeah? Fun World Oddball Masks, Cryptic Gauze, will we see Cryptic Gauze, you know. But I'm going to ask the Fantastic Faces question on the video interview, and he's going to answer one way or another. Not in a nasty way, I don't mean, you know, I'm forcing him to answer, but he says, oh, you can use that question in the interview. Because I don't know what he's going to say. Will we ever get some sort of recreation of Fantastic Faces? I don't know what I'd think on it, you know. I don't know whether I'd want it or not. Vintage mask, a vintage mask. What's vintage mean? Old. Huh? I know one thing I'd be intrigued to see. You imagine one thing that's got more interest lately because of the film's marketing. Yeah, all of a sudden now everyone wants plastic masks. I gotta find a white plastic mask. Who's got them? I've got a couple, but I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them at the minute. There's a couple in mind for people that have been on my live stream on Skype and shown their collections. But I've still got a couple. I've got quite a few devils as well. I've got quite a few devil face, but you know, devil's not in the new film. I do wonder why it's in the new film, the plastic mask, because it seems to be in there somewhere, at least on promotional images. But all of a sudden everyone wants plastic masks, and I thought, you know what, imagine if you could get a 3D scan fantastic, yeah, whatever program they use to 3D scan and print, or you know, then try it in the solid plastic, just as a test, you know. Not saying mass produced, not saying they should replace Fantastics and be better than Fantastics, because they never will be. But you imagine, what would a plastic solid mask look like if it was based off a Fantastic Faces early mask? Be weird, wouldn't it? Be weird. You imagine it in metallic. Imagine a metallic Fantastics. Jesus Christ. Everyone's got the favourite colour, you know. But again, we're dreaming. We're dreaming. Vintage is vintage. And I honestly don't know what he's going to say when I ask that question. So when you see this video in the foreseeable future, which hopefully closer rather, you know, sooner rather than later, when you see my reaction, that's my reaction. I don't know what's coming. So when you see the interview and he's answering stuff, scary movie killer mask, scary movie mask, he's answering stuff that he's not told me before. So I'll be as surprised as you, depending what he says. But the scary movies, I'm guessing it's just going to be the same 3 masks produced for 2022 as they've always been produced. But I will be saying, like, you know, why didn't we have the killer? You know, was it just because of the confusion among fans that was suspected? Although fans know the shit, you know, why did we not get a killer mask? And you know, let's see what he says. I would love the Heritage Edition or something that looks like a Gen 1. Just really like the shape. Yeah, I like the Gen 1 shapes. It's kind of funny to see those plastic Marmite masks of all the rage. Yeah, exactly. I want one so badly. Been looking for an OG devil. I've got an OG devil. I just don't make it known publicly because I've not got loads left anymore. I've got some 2018. I've got some 2017s, but I'm not letting them go anywhere because the original devils are going to be like Fantastics in the future. I'm keeping the 2017 devils, as many as I've got, which is not too many. 2018 devils or 2019, I can't remember, it's 2018 or 19s, I've got a few. The 20s I've hardly got any. The 2021 we've not even received yet, which is more news in a second. I feel if they remake Gen 1s, people are going to try and scam, especially in these days. Yeah, my opinion is if they ever remade a Gen 1 and it was as close as we could get it to an original vintage mask, there'd have to be something on the mask embedded like the Fun World Div stamp, you know, in the past. There'd have to be something on the mask that defines it as a newer mask. You can't just do a Fun World Div recreation, 3D scan or whatever, you know, could be done. And they say, well, we'll just put it out there like that. You'd have to have something that defines it as a newer mask and a recreation or a reissue, as Transformers call some of their stuff. You people in the USA, you go to your Walmarts, you can see what they call reissue Transformers, which is something like what I've got up here. In fact, I've got easy reach here. So this has been mentioned before on the stream. So this is an example. So this particular item here, just try and get so the light doesn't glare it out. So this particular item, yeah, there you go. Oh, everything's the same as it was in the 80s. So this is a reissue, yeah. Probably the barcode's changed, I'm not sure. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Chris. Happy New Year. Yeah. So this particular item, apparently this is a Walmart thing in USA. I don't know. I need to research it a bit more. But apparently Walmart in USA do these reissue Transformers, which I was big on Transformers as a little shit. Now I'm a big shit and I still have a little fondness for them, definitely. But this was more personal to me because I always loved Bumblebee as a kid, along with Pink Panther and Danger Mouse and many other, you know, things growing up when you're young. But one of these I had as a kid, and this is a reissue of it, you know. So I got one of these as a little shit. It got stolen from me by my so-called friends, tossers, and it got broken up and shoved down a gutter. Broke the legs, broke the arms off, pulled the head off, pulled it down the gutter. I'll never know why that happened. Never to this day do I know why that happened. There wasn't a fallout or an argument or a disagreement I can remember. But they nicked the damn thing and put it in a gutter after breaking it into pieces. I was like, you tossers. Unexplained mystery, honestly. And then, years later, oh look, reissue Transformer. This isn't the only one. There's Grimlocks, there's the Dinobots, there's all sorts of stuff. But this is a reissue Transformer. Now obviously a Transformer, whether it's a Bumblebee or a Grimlock or a Slag or one of the Dinobots. Slag is actually the name, and anyone that's not in the know, that is the name of one of the Dinobots. Grimlock is the T-Rex one. There's one called Sludge, which is a Brontosaurus, and there's another one that I forget the name of now. I think it's a pterodactyl type. But yeah, making these and reproducing these is probably a lot different. Whether it's a little Transformer or a big one, it's probably a lot different to recreating a Ghostface mask. But the point is, these exist. These are reissued items, and it's like going back in time and buying it all over again. And even better, this was reasonably priced as well. So this is as you would see them in the UK. It actually says ages 5 and up because the camera won't focus. But this is how you'd see them exactly as a kid in the UK. Reissue stock, you know, remaking. And it's known that it's reissue as well, because I believe there's things that point it out. But it even says on the thing here, look, copyright 1985 Hasbro Inc. Rhode Island, USA, with a zip code, all rights reserved. But this is how I remember Bumblebee as a little shit, you know, when I was a little git. Now I'm a big git. But this is how he was. And he's been reissued and he's back again, you know, and you can buy it again. So all these little pricks that I grew up with that dismantled one and put it down the gutter, F you, because I got another one, huh? Got another one. Come and nick it now. But reissue. So could we have a Generation 1 or a Generation 2 reissue, huh? I tell you what, I bet if the feelers were put out there and Funwood said, oh, if you really want something, then send us your Gen 1 and 2 mask to go off. God, there'll be a queue of people lining up to do it. But will it happen? There's some people that don't agree with it. Some people say, no, leave the vintage stuff alone and that's how it should be. Again, you can never please everyone. You can never please everyone. That's the git of it. That's the git of it. I personally don't know whether I'd like it or not. Or if they did a Gen 1, I think I'd probably like it. As long as they defined it was a newer recreation, a bit like these, you know. There's little differences with this. When I look at, you know, original packaging and this packaging, it's almost exactly the same, but there's little differences. And again, this is how you can tell past to the reissue stuff. But yeah, you imagine if I don't know, they could reissue masks. Jesus Christ, there'd be all sorts of masks to do again, wouldn't there? But you know, moulds are moulds with masks, and sadly they get wear and tear, and that's just how it is. Some things we're probably never going to see again, sadly. Let's catch up with a chat. Oh dear. I feel if they remake Gen 1s, I got that one, yes. A new marking, yeah, some sort of new marking. Something that defines it as a 2022 or 23 or if it, you know, if it was even done, just something that defines the year it was made, like the manufacture dates we get now, but embed it on the mask as well, not just on the label, embed it into the mask so it can't be mistaken for anything else. Same with T-stamps. You know a T-stamp, and you know an alternate T-stamp. You look at the HN stamps from the two brothers, Wade and Joe, they notice the difference on the HNs. Look at the differences. Those masks with the differences in the stamps, they can't lie. One's one font, one's another font. One's a smaller font, one's a larger font. You know what they are because them stamps confirm it. If only they'd have had some sort of stamp on all the masks in the past that have the year inside, like, you know, 92, 93, 94, so you knew what it was. And these Fun World Oddball masks, what the hell are they? What are these Fun World Oddball masks? Why do they exist? RDS. Why is there an RDS out there somewhere with a Fantastic Faces tag on the top of it? What the hell? What's this recent one that popped up on Facebook this last week? Some may have seen it, some may have not seen it. Some bloke comes into the chat about an RDS mask, puts up a bootleg RDS with a red in the top of the mouth, you know, the fake bootleg RDS. Reckons it's a Fantastic Faces reject that one finished off. I was like, where's your proof? And other people said, where's your proof? Still waiting there. You know? I don't know. But yes, I think if they do the Gen 1 reissue, it will probably just be stamped with the EU stamp, not fun. Yeah, more than likely. If. Okay, Jamil, no problem, mate. Bloody hell, rambled on a bit. Jamil's got to get off. But no, fair enough, Mr. Jamil. I know you'll probably catch it at a different time. Happy New Year, Jamil. Take care, Jamil. Get on Instagram. Yeah, he's not on Instagram, is he? Later, Jamil. I still think they should do Father Death masks and costumes with Gen 1 mould reissued masks. New chin stamp or a tag inside the shroud, but seriously, well, it's a good suggestion, Mr. Douglas, but you know, will it ever happen? Will it ever happen? I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame that Fantastics lasted as long as they did, and you know, didn't continue. But you know, Ghostface got known and things changed, didn't they? He got baptised and he went from Peanut Eye Ghost, Weeping Ghost, Ghost in Pain, as RJ thought of him as, to Ghostface. And Ghostface isn't a bad name, it's really nice. And it's nice that he's protected and a multi-million-dollar intellectual property now. But sometimes, yeah, you do wish that things were the same as they was in the past. With many things in life. But the thing is most of us that collect all these items now, as far as I see from an age group, we range quite a bit from young to 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s out there, I don't know. But most of us that want these Tag Fantastics, that really wish we could go back in a shop and walk in and buy, you know, a peg full or whatever, we were too young, we didn't know of it. Even some of the USA fans, you were still little shits. You were 3, 4, 5 years old. You didn't know there was a mask out there he's going to fall in love with later down the line and want so badly that you pay $1,000 for it. Hello, hope you everyone. New Year's was amazing. Love the new lights. New lights, they're just temporary, just Christmas lights. You can't even really see them on this stream. But yes, Happy New Year, carry on. Screenfan 1990, carry on. Would make for a killer 30th anniversary of Ghostface or 30th anniversary of Scream. Yeah, like, personally, I'd have liked to have seen the 20th anniversary of Scary Movie. You know, revamped masks and a killer type, but it, you know, it didn't come up, did it? It didn't come up. Although I didn't even suggest it either to RJ, so, you know. And we know they would sell like crazy. But yeah, they would. But look at the, you know, sparkle costumes this year. I've still got 6 in the box down here, which are accounted for before anyone gets bloody excited. They are accounted for. But I've not dared take one of them out of the package, because I'm worried of whether there's going to be, you know, is there going to be any problems that other people have found on them. Like one chap the other day I saw on a video, his arm tassels. You know, like on the arm tassels, it's matte finish at the back and sparkle at the front. His was the other way round. I was like, who's put that on that arm like that? I was like, whoops. Yeah, there's been a couple other little defects here and there. Thankfully not on too many that I've heard of, but yeah. But I've still got my 6 sparkle costumes that I've got to send out to people. 2 are staying here, but yeah, the other 4 are accounted for. That brings you on to the last part of the stream, doesn't it? The UK stock. What the hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? I've still got these down here. Oh yeah. I've still got these here at the minute. And I'm not trying to rub it in or rub it in people's faces and say, look what I've got. These are samples, remember. These aren't mine. These are going back. But I've still got this here. I've still got this here. Hello. What are you doing on this stream? I'm going to play a game. A USA game. I've still got this here. He's a nice mass Viper. I like Viper. We've still got this here. Without the metallic fabric font on the right side. Obviously it's a sample. So we've still got these. And then this is one that's meant to be going out to another fan. This is the Collector's Edition Scream 4. I've still got a couple of these left that I'm not doing anything with, but bear in mind the EU bib style mask inside is a bit spotty. And yeah, this is a new edition because of Dylan Cloud got it for me at Spirit this year. Chrome edition. So not silver chrome, remember that, not silver chrome, chrome edition. I think there's a reason behind that, but I haven't been told that reason yet. So I've still got the UK samples, they're all here. And I wanted to keep these for the time being because I want to bring them up with the interview with RJ, and I want them in reference to questions I'm going to ask about them. So I want them here. But the interview is meant to be done by now, and I've got to get back in touch with a distributor and say, look, do you mind if I answer them for a bit longer? Because I think they're going to want them back. But here you go, sample sparkle costume. These are now on UK eBay, here and there. 150, 200 quid. Don't buy them. I think that's why they're still on eBay. Don't be overcharged for these damn things, please. I know that they're scarce, but honestly, another question for RJ. Will these be coming back this year, 2022, without the 25th anniversary branding on? Because people are pining for these. They still haven't got them. Loads of fans still haven't got these. Even with the Mad About Horror pre-orders, even with the fans that found them in the USA, we still haven't all found these damn things. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. And this, I'm pining for my own one of these. I'm pining for the sod. Any USA fan got some of these spare? I'll trade you Scream 4 Collector's Edition costume and something else if you want. I'm pining for my own Viper. And this is the big boy, this one. I mean, look at the hood on this sumbitch. I mean, this one's been ripped. I said it on the stream recently, a couple of weeks ago. This one's got a little rip on the back from people bloody handling it in the past. Because these samples normally don't get sent out to people. It's only because of restrictions and COVID, the trade shows haven't happened, and they can't display them at trade shows that don't happen, can they? So they've been sending them out to customers that want to see them before buying. Mad About Horror's had this, other people have had this. I think I got this after Mad About Horror originally, you know, not that it mattered. But, you know, I still want one of my own of these. Here I am with a bloody sample, bloody drooling over the bastard. And of course, yeah, this. The sample does not have the smell, but it's a sample. And the header tag at the time was only 90% complete. Of course, there was only a bit of change to it in the future, but, you know, I got one of these, but only because of Ryan Hills, you know. Ryan messaged weeks ago, and he says, Tim, you know, we was going to do a deal on an Orange EU stamp. I says, yeah, we was. He says, you got your UK stock yet? I says, no. He says, it's still in customs, trading standards are being gits. He says, oh, and I'm going to send you a 25th anniversary mask with the Orange EU, let's do a deal. I said, okay. And here we go, 25th anniversary mask with the smell, proper updated tag. But that's the only one I've got, you know. And I've got this one sat here in my face, because I want to talk about the tag with RJ, I want to talk about the sample with RJ, and I want to ask him about the final product it ended up being, because there's differences. But this little swine, this was not released like this. This has got a totally different hood compared to what was released. It was released with a standard shroud. You've got this big, almost deluxe hood that's just not sparkly. Almost the same style as the 25th anniversary mask with the EU stamp. But yeah, these are still temporarily here, and I've got to go back. So come Monday, I've got to phone up distributors. Say, hello, you now still got your samples. Can I hang on a bit longer? And they're going to say, why? I say, well, interview's delayed. Blame COVID yet again. COVID's fucked up everything. It really has. This is why the supplies are late in USA for the rest of the shit, including the mask and knife set. Look at Morris Costumes. RJ was pointing on Twitter. Morris Costumes, get on it. They will have these items, that items. Get in touch with Morris Costumes. Even their stuff ain't come yet. Anyone remember the parcel that I sent out? You remember a little while ago I said I sent a parcel I wasn't going to send to USA anymore because of this problem with the parcel, yeah? I sent a parcel to Fun World, yeah? It had a collectible item inside, which I'm just going to say collectible item. Nothing to do with Ghostface, just something else. Personal thing. And it had a load of Cadbury Flake bars for RJ as well. So it had some chocolate in and this other item, this little small collectible, only small. Sent it out November the 5th. Tracked and signed postage. I always do tracked and signed postage. USA every time. Whether it's a mask, whether it's a devil face, whether it's a costume. Tracked and signed. Whether it's a trade, it doesn't matter. Yeah? November the 5th it goes out. Yeah? December the 5th comes along a month later and I phone up Royal Mail. Where the hell is my parcel? Why have I got no tracking information? What is going on with my box? There's a small collectible and there's a load of chocolate. Chocolate can be replaced. The collectible, I'd be a bit annoyed if it was lost. Yeah. Oh yes, we have to confirm that as lost now. Yeah, if you get receipts for the items in the box, we'll give you a refund. Well, I didn't want a refund. I wanted my bleeding item delivered. Get the box, find it. Where is it? Deliver it. Yeah. December the 30th, I go on USPS app just out of curiosity. I press the tracking info. Oh look, it's moved. It's moved. After a month and a half, it's finally bloody moved. It's gone through customs into a place called Garden City Distribution Centre in Long Island. Finally, the damn thing's appeared. But oh, guess what? If it's delivered in the next few days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no one's at Fun World. Oh, for God's sake. Apparently there was a massive hold-up in New York Customs. The New York state as a whole with COVID and with regards to USPS workers apparently is really bad. But finally, after a month and a half, almost 2 months, it'll be 2 months in 4 days since I sent that box, it's finally moving again. And it's currently in Long Island on its way to Fun World. So I laid off sending to USA. And there was one chap online, Reaper Shadows on YouTube. He wanted a What's Up mask. I said, I'm sorry mate, I don't want to send to USA, I can't trust him at the minute. And he basically asked another UK fan to buy off me, which he did. And the other UK fan trusted the postage, sent it, and he got what he wanted. So it was nice that he got what he wanted. But honestly, I don't know what had been going on with this US customs stuff in New York State. It was just a mess. But finally, it's moving. So again, as said in the chat by John there, Jigsaw, COVID blows. It really does. It's fucked up everything. Fucked up everything. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look. I haven't opened mine yet until I get a second. What's that? What, you not opened? Hello, Carrie Ann. Yes, hello, Carrie Ann. Hello, Lindsay, my lovely lady, Mr. Goodwin. Hey, Carrie. I wish they would have used that shroud on the USA mask. I know it's a nice shroud. It's a, it's basically, as I look at it, there's a lot of similarities with the USA shroud on this sample and the 25th sample, although I do see one difference. But yeah, it's a damn shame that didn't get what you see on the camera now with regards to the shroud. Let's have a look. Oh, is that right, Mr. Kyle? Well, Kyle, this was meant to be for you, mate. Kyle, this was for you, wasn't it? Wasn't it you that was asked about this? I've got 2 more of these available. If anyone's pining for a slightly spotty bib style EU mask with collector's edition costume, April to June 2011, then yeah, I've got a couple. I think I've got 2 more of these. It's 1 or 2, I can't remember. But yeah, this is in reserve for another fan, and I think it's Kyle in the chat there. But yeah, I want my own Viper, I want my own USA, I want my own Scorched. Ryan Hills did me the favour of getting the 25th anniversary, but Jesus, man. What the fuck is going on with the UK stock? Am I the only one that thinks it would have been badass if they made the shroud on the patriotic mask a battle-worn OD green colour? Maybe that's just the veteran in me. I think it is, Carry On. It would have been nice to see, actually. I still haven't received my 25th costume from Mad About Hobbit. You haven't? Remind me what state you're in, Chris. I bet there's a delay in the postage because USPS are useless shits at this minute. COVID blows. I haven't opened my 25th costume. Okay, I mean, I opened it and took a peek but didn't try on until I get a second. Okay. Need to find one of those. Yeah. But overall, I mean, this is... Transformers, eh? Transformers. It's possible to reissue stuff. But remember, this is a plastic figure, so, you know. But, yeah, fantastic faces, eh? Wouldn't it be fantastic if something could be done, you know, among the fans that was done the right way for the right reasons and easily identifiable as a reissue rather than a, you know, someone trying to palm off as a vintage mask or whatever. Oh yes, let me go. Yeah, I know this isn't Ghostface, but I'm only going to be a few seconds with this. Yeah, this is another example of how companies can coincide with each other and talk and get the rights to certain stuff. And, you know, again, look at this, Transformers Ectotron. There's two versions of this. There's a big blister pack and there's this. I wanted the box one. But again, you know, in collaboration, 2019, Ghostbusters and Transformers. And that's part of my childhood, for God's sake. So this was a 2019 collaboration. And they did the DeLorean as well. The Gigawatt, they called him. That was a 2020 collaboration, I think it was. But yeah. What's this? If it's not too difficult to get to, could you... Ooh, Totally Ghoul Zombie. It's a Kmart mask, that. Let me have a look. Hey, yeah. So you want to see the Totally Ghoul Zombie? You pain in the fucking arse. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll have a look, I'm sure it's close by. Let me get this stuff away. I'll tell you what, it's bloody horrible having these samples here because they're not staying. It was not a gift from the distributor, it was not a gift from Funworld, so please don't get the wrong idea. Yeah, them samples have got to go back. Let me have a look, Carry On. Let me have a look. I've got all these boxes of masks down here. Oh, I know where it is. I think. There you go. See those FedEx wraps? See those FedEx envelopes? There's masks in there, I'm not allowed to show anyone. Still waiting to show those bloody masks. I'm still pining to show those 3 masks. I'm not allowed. This place is a mess, so just give me a couple of minutes. Oh, there you go. This is a box from Carry On. This was from last year. What have we here? Zombo. I say Zombo, just messing about, but we've ruined the header though. That's got one of our stickers on, so we've fucked it, I'm afraid. But I intended to keep the mask. But yes, 2020 zombies. 2020 zombies. 2020 zombies. 2020 zombies. 2020 zombies. Anyone after a 2020 zombie? Is it this one? It's not that one. Just give me a second, hang on. Here's the box Ryan sent with my 25th masking. Oh, there you go. Oh, you son of a bitch. There you go. Sparkle costumes times 6. Trust me, those sods are heavy. Bloody hell, Carry On, I'm dismantling the room for you. Jesus, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, finally. Right then. Finally. Why does my screen look like it's like that? Oh, right. I'm just checking the chat so I can catch up with this. Yeah, so here's a Totally Ghoul Zombie. What did you want me to do? Don't go searching, but if it was well, it was closed. It's just in the box next to me. It's just other boxes on top of it. Just got an email from them. They said they're waiting to get the mask in before they send it out, or I can pay separate shipping to go ahead and get the costume. Oh, okay, so they've got them then, but they're just holding on till the mask come. Okay. So, Carrie Ann wants to see this for some reason. Let me just brighten up the place a bit. Alexa, turn office light to 100%.
Okay.
There you go. Just turn the ring light off a minute, just so you can, while I'm here, while I'm still live. So there you go. So this was, I believe, a 2010. It was April. See, we got a different type of manufacture date on the back of this, but I know the coding on some of them, not all of them. 025194 APR 10. So April 10 basically is when this was produced. This was for Kmart, Department 9, CAT 11, KSN 004505911 #0, $7.99. So in 2010, when the zombies were first introduced, originally on black and red tags, there were these alternates as well, which have now become the hen's teeth of zombie tags, because it's the totally ghoul crypt creature. Get the words correct. So I'm sure many of you know these. And this, just in case anyone's wondering, this is the softer mould zombie, not the one with the lines at the back of the chin. So this is quite a flexible mask, and there it is on the back. Quite plain, quite boring in a way. But you can see the Kmart there, which won't focus properly, but you get the gist. Yeah. Not the worst paint. On most of the 2010s, there was always the yellow streak down the middle of the mouth on quite a few. Not all of them, but quite a few. This one obviously doesn't have that. So what's the question then? I finally got one, but I won't be here for. But it won't be here for a few weeks. Okay. So what's the question about the totally ghoul zombie that you want to ask? I'm assuming there's something. Or was you just wanting to see what it looks like compared to what you've picked up? I don't know what this is. This that Department 5? No, Department 9. I don't know what the 5 is at the edge of the tag there. I don't know what that's about. I say one thing that concerns me about this. This says on the bottom of the tag, totally ghoul crypt creature for ages 8+. 8+? Why would they put 8? 8+ on a Ghostface. Made in Hecho and China for Kmart Corporation, Hoffman Estates, Illinois, 60179 is the zip code. Shop Kmart.com. Warning: keep away from flames. Totally Ghoul is actually trademarked, and the crypt creature is just nothing on it for a trademark or anything. But yeah, what was you wanting to know, Carrie Ann? Here we go then. So it's a 2010, but not as thick as the other one behind you. No, the one behind, this chap here, this is repainted by Frank McGovern later in time, but it's a 2010 black and red tag, one of the first runs. And I believe this one's a soft one. Yeah. I've got a row of zombies here, but the Christmas lights are sort of in the way of the thing coming off. Let me just have a look. In early production times of zombies, they were mainly grey masks. With the first year production, the paint was more present, so we say, more noticeable. In years that followed from 2010 with zombies, they became very white masks with paint add-ons and obviously the rotting effects and the cracks, etc. So as we've seen on this stream over a year ago now, I went through many zombie types on different tag types, and you'll see they variate in how they overall look over time. So like a 2010 zombie is mainly going to be like a grey mask with the rotting damage and more paint, whereas if they went 2011 onwards, again it variated for all the years. There was always major differences. No two zombies are ever the same. They were never going to be the same because of the paint differences obviously in the detail that they want to put on. And even in 2018, 19 and 20, when zombies were produced, there was more of a dark sort of duck egg blue type of mask when you looked inside of them, which was very weird. Even these 2020s down here, Saying that, I do have one here actually. 2018. So Totally Ghoul in the 2018. Again, you know, look at the difference. And these are both on the soft mould. None of them are the hard mould. See if I've got a hard mould. No, I've got another soft one. But again, look at the difference here. So this is 2013. Look how bright it is. And this is 2018. Look how dark it is. Yeah. It's like these masts in here are what was used to be hanging on these pegs or hooks in the past, and I can't fit them on. So there's a couple of zombies in here, but not the one I want. Let's have a look. Okay, Lindsay, yeah, I'll have a look in. I'll see if you're online. Let me get the zombies off. There you go. We'll get there, we'll get there. Let me just move these for 1 second. I put the Totally Ghoul just behind me. So here you go then. So just about all of these, apart from the back 3, are zombies. The back 3 are scary movies, which we'll move. So, see this one here, look at this. 2011 mass, so the year after the first came out. Look how white that is. Yeah, details not as good as what we saw a minute ago, with the paint and the darkness. Yeah. Again, that's a soft mould. The harder molds seem to be less common in my collection. This was a 2013. Again, almost bloody white, more like a very light grey, if anything. Again, the light in this room, the webcam, it doesn't do it justice. What have we got here? I need a hard mould. Where's the hard mould? No, I think the hard mould I've got is in the loft. But 2017, looks like he's been playing in a bloody coal mine, shading around the eyes. 2018. See, look how dark he is. 2018. Yeah. 2020, so I know this is the one that almost had a bluish tint to it when you look inside. So 2020, and then 2010, again this is a softer mould. I think the only hard mould zombie I've got is up in the loft. I've let the others go to fans over time. I think I've only got one left. It's got the lines at the back of the chin, and I've also got it in the form of a zombie costume as well, which is of course a bib style. But yeah, I mean, this was repainted by Frank McGovern, who come up with a zombie concept for Ghostface. Frank come up with zombie, devilface, scarecrow, viper. So, but yeah, let's have a look. I was actually curious about the thickness, because the 2010 black and red tag I got from you is very thick. Yes, you had one of the last ones I let go to any fan. In fact, that was the last one I let go to a fan. I gave you that one on purpose because of the difference in the mould and the sturdiness of it, which is more solid than a HHN and a resurrection mask. Let's have a look. It's very thick, but this one I just purchased doesn't seem as thick, even though it's the same yet. Yeah, basically in 2010 there was a couple of zombie molds. Yeah, one was very thin, no lines at the back of the chin, very flimsy mass. Here's one of them. You can only just make out in certain light the copyright circle and the C and made in China. It says EU made in China copyright. And on others later down the line, you can't miss the copyright EU made in China. You can just see a little bit of it there on the camera, even without the ring light. See if the ring light, you see it? You'll see it. Yeah. I'm unaware of what moulds are still in use today of the zombie masks, even if they made any in 2021, which I don't know if they did. And if they did, then supplies are still delayed these delays have kicked the shit out of many things with regards to fans and collecting and mass types that have not appeared as of yet. So I'm actually unaware as whether the zombies actually been produced in the last year, just gone in 2021. But in 2010, when they first came about, it was very easy to see that there was two main moulds used for the zombies. The sturdy one that you've got that I sent you, Carry On, and these softer versions. I mean, look at him. His mouth is all bent because he don't want to be sturdy. Yeah. There you go. 2017. Again, still got some bend. 2013, I think that is. This was, if I remember right, this was from a CVS when I was over there in New York in 2013. I kept going to the CVS because I know they had zombies left on the peg. I think eventually I cleared them out of zombies. Mrs. says, "Why do you keep going back there for more masks? You've already bought some." I was like, "I want the rest of them." Here's another one. Yeah. But look how light that is, yeah. But again, same bendy flexy mould. But yeah, the zombies out there for the die-hard collectors. Major smooth patch at the back of the chin, surrounded by a massive ridged line that you cannot miss, and very, very sturdy masks. Alternate mould on the 2010s was this. Very bendy. Very flexible. Perfectly hair dryable as well. You get a zombie that doesn't look too good, get the hair dryer on him. Even the sturdy ones, but the sturdy ones will take longer. That's a fact. Okay. I think the zombie I got from you, Carrie Ann, was a 2020. Yeah, Carrie Ann bought a lot of 2020s at one time from a supplier, and she sold me some, and also a chap called Zach Vosberg on the same year, last year, 2020. He got me some as well, so that's why I've got a box still of some left. Carrie Ann sent me some, Zach sent me some. Oh, he's still live, says Dylan. Yes, Dylan, we've been mentioning you. Anyway, the other day, they just let anybody in here, eh, Dylan? Yes. So I can soon solve that. He's got about 4 YouTube accounts, for God's sake. I am missing a tag 2013, a 15, and 16, and 17 to finish my lineup. Well, I'm missing a few as well. A 14 and a 16, I think I'm missing the zombies. I was in here first, Wonderful. Thank you, Lindsay. I always show up fashionably late. That's how cool I am. Oh, keep getting that funny itch. Yeah, Anne keeps doing that every now and again. There we go. Hello, Dylan. Happy New Year, you son of a bitch. Hello, School Splitter. Yeah, we've just been going through some zombies. One that was included was the hen's teeth of zombie headers was the Totally Ghoul. So this has been recently spoken about, and this is a Kmart sold item at the time in 2010. But these are the softer mould zombies, not the ones with a rigid line on the back of the chin and the very sturdy hard mould zombies. A legend in his own mind. Keep thinking that to yourself, Dylan. Keep thinking to yourself that same phrase. Oh, keeps doing that every now and again. So now, yeah. And also, just in case anyone was asking in the future, these are also held in UK stock trading standards. These particular types, Scary Movies, as part of my order, they're all in customs. Yeah, still in customs. Still in trading standards. So UK fans and even USA fans and even fans from anywhere else that's ordered from Mad About Horror, or maybe looking to get some masks off me in the future, I don't know. But every single item of Ghostface ever sent to the UK in 2021 is still, apart from the costumes, the rest of it all is still in trading standards / customs hell. Limbo. It's still there. I heard a whisper that solicitors are now involved. I also heard that in the past, with other stock being held, with other companies in the past, other distributors have had to go to court to get their stuff released. Will that happen with the UK? I hope not, because it's going to be time consuming. The time Halloween 2022 comes, there's going to be two questions. One, have we got the 2021 stock even through yet? And two, is the 2022 stock going to be at risk again? I honestly don't know what is going on, but trust me, I shall be asking as soon as the distributors get back to work, which I assume is Monday or Tuesday. I don't know for sure. Again, as I said earlier, I've still got the samples here. And I've still got to ask to borrow them for a little bit longer so I can interview RJ and question him stuff about him. But yeah, think about one thing, yeah? Sparkle costumes with bib style EU stamp masks have been released into the UK. Yeah? The 25th anniversary costumes, sparkly types, are in the UK. Yes, alright, mad about horror pre-orders and whatever. They're hard to find, and there's the odd eBay listings that are just price gouging to hell. But they're in the UK. Available-ish, yeah? What are those costumes made of? Yeah? Sparkly material, yeah? Essentially. With a EU stamp mask, although it's got a bib on it instead of a full hood. So what does that mean? That sparkly material, that same exact type mask with a bib style, is allowed in the country. Why the hell? Trading Standards Customs, you ever end up watching this video? You're listening to me. They won't watch this video, but why the hell are costumes allowed which are the same exact material as this? Yeah? It doesn't make sense, does it? This particular style mask on its own, just the white mask with a bib on it, and this material that is cut to the shape of a costume is allowed in the country at this time. Why is this, that is essentially the same thing, although not a full costume, why is this still held? Somebody said recently, oh, I bet it's the smell. I bet it's the classic vanilla scent that set the dogs off at customs. It could have been, I don't know. I don't work that line, not what I do for a living. But essentially, what you get in a costume for material and mask is almost like one of these. Why are these not released? And even more so, metallic masks, yeah, scary movies, standard shrouds, normal polyester. What's the problem? Again, heard a whisper that they were sent to be tested as toys because somebody possibly didn't clock this in the corner, which still exists on the other masks that are mass produced. It says on Ghostface masks for the majority of things, although this Totally Ghoul one just surprised me, but the main majority of Ghostface masks, yeah, adult costume accessory, ages 15 and up. Again, I heard a whisper that apparently they thought Ghostface was aimed at kids. When it's got this text on, when it's got this number on saying 15 plus, how is that aimed at kids? I mean, teenagers are teenagers, yeah? We all know there's a few pricks among them, but honestly, Ghostface is more an adult accessory rather than a kid accessory. Although, as I say, it did concern me with that Totally Ghoul one saying ages 8 and up. But that was a USA item 11 years ago, so, you know, a bit different in that respect. But, you know, essentially this thing that's still being held has already been released in costume form, so why can't we have the single mask? That's the question. It's bullshit. It really is. And it's annoying bullshit on top of that. But yes, Happy New Year, Dylan. Sorry to have you tear the room apart. I know it's a right bloody mess now. Look at all these boxes. You don't see much because the webcam's static, but oh, I've made a right mess. But it's my room, you know, I don't care. She can't moan. I'm always here to help you take a load off. I'll pay postage. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you. I'll tell you what, Carrie Ann. Everything you got, yeah, apart from your zombies, yeah, everything. Keep all the zombies you've got. You try and collect all the zombies only. Send everything else to me, Yeah, undervalue it for customs. And yeah, I'll send you the one painted by Frank, and yeah, whatever other zombies possible to try and get your collection up to spec with all the years accounted for. She's going, yeah, right. That includes your Fantastics. That includes any fearsomes, Gen 1s, Gen 2s, whatever you want to call them. All of it. Come on, let's have it. Black Tag ASIS, have you still got that? I hope you have. I remember seeing the Totally Gold tag in Kmart circa 2010. Always found it peculiar, to be honest, when I saw some old stock ASIS masks at Walmart the same year. Thanks for doing this. Well, thanks for doing what? Bitching and moaning. That makes it. I mean, it is true though, isn't it? I mean, costumes with a bib style mask are currently for sale, or basically currently sold out, so to speak, in the UK. Why can't we have the masks? Metallic masks, scary movie masks, Viper masks, all generally the same thing. Soft PVC masks, poly shrouds, or the 25th of sparkly shrouds, so it's different material. But the main thing is material on top of a mask. Give us our bloody stock, you bastards, huh? Give us our bloody stock. We missed a Halloween because of trading standards. We didn't get a Halloween here. We just got a big question mark followed by an exclamation mark and then a WTF. What's going on? Careful, Tim, she's armed. Yeah, I know. Don't mess with Carry On. But yeah, I've got to put my mask back on now. Oh, but I tell you what, when you start thinking about it like that, with regards to what the costumes are inside, you know, what's in the costume pack, the material and the bib style mask. All right, the bib style's not the favourite, but it's still an EU stamp mask. We should have those masks in our possession already. We should have had them in our possession at Halloween, even if it had been a few days late. There's no excuse, I don't believe, legitimately, why they pull them masks. And I really think that some pricks work at the port that the UK masks come into, and I mean some Hitler type pricks, Nazi bastards. Because it's bullshit to pull them. I am. Right then. I know it's not a nice sight, is it, when I stand up? Ugly bastard. I know what I am. In fact, hang on. There you go. There you go. Just before we get ready to get gone and let you all continue living your lives. This is the silver one. Number 17. What was this one? Oh, 8081. I thought it was 18 for a minute. The pink one. Yeah, there's your silver one. There you go. Everything reflects in this bloody room, I tell you. There you go. Copyright, I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah. I say one thing though. If something with Ghostface merchandise-wise is officially licensed, then more than likely somewhere on the box you're going to have the copyright text. If it hasn't got the copyright text, then one, it's possible bootleg and unauthorised, or two, it's somewhere else that's not really visible and it really should be. But yeah, even so, this was randomly chucked in a box by RJ recently. I did look at the front of this box, and unfortunately this one has got some damage. There's a crack here that you can't really see on the camera. It is cracked and damaged, but again it was FedExed, which I know is the worst, but sometimes, Jesus. But notice what's this here, look, see? FYE exclusive. Now FYE, a couple of days ago, I didn't know what FYE was. I was like, what's FYE? Cool, it's a website, isn't it? So apparently these are sold out. But when I saw the sticker on it, I thought, oh, it must have been another convention, and I just sort of fobbed it off. But yeah, he randomly just stuck it in this box he sent recently, and that's how I ended up with a silver. If any other fans are looking for silvers, then I honestly don't know if you're going to find one without finding price gouging bastards, or whether FYE's got anything. But let's just have a look. I try and help fans where possible. Let's have a look here. See, you see what I mean about spam when you go onto a website? I mean, this isn't the worst thing to pop up, but you know, you go on a website, they say that first impressions count for everything sometimes. Look at this. As soon as you get there, you got a bleeding pop-up in your face. Piss off. So FYE is where the Ghostface was originally available, and I don't know what pops up as Ghostface or Ghost anymore, so let's just have a look while we're still streaming. So there you go. Oh, I do like that, that's nice. Oh, that's beautiful, I want one of them. A Pac-Man light. Shit, see, another thing from childhood that I quite like. I haven't got any proper merchandise of the stuff, but that, yeah, that's got me attention. Even so, a Ghostface item is here. This is the Living Dead Dolls Presents, aka Mesco. So you've all seen that one before, $43. But yeah, that silver handmade by robots was an FYE exclusive, but I'm sure somebody said, so look, you know, you're not going to find it, they've sold out. But here's the bobblehead as featured earlier on the stream tonight. This is the Royal Bubbles bobblehead again. So Amazon.co.uk for the UK fans, £30, get on it. $25.49 on FYE. If people are still struggling to find this, and apparently the mask glows in the dark. Look at this. Look at that. I never knew it did that. Well, well. He glows in the dark. I might have to get him out of the box after all, despite the polystyrene. It does look like a weird RDS, it really does. It isn't, but yeah. Availability is in stock, so get on it. What other Ghostface have we got, if anything? Ghost, bloody hell. Poor Mr. Swayze. Bloody cancer. It's shit, man, it really is. Yeah, I think we've probably come to the end of the Ghostface. Let's just put Ghost Space Face, because I could be here all bloody night looking through this. Here we go. So the Royal Bubbles, the Mesco Living Dead Dolls. Okay. Howdy, oh man. There you go. What's that dodgy website just there? Ghostface. So I'm just checking something quick. Ooh, hello. Okay. Yeah, there are handmade by robots all over eBay.com, but they're mostly white and pink. What number is that? Number 17. What's that one? That's number 8. Okay. Yeah, there's no silver ones on eBay.com. I just wondered. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Crypt Keeper says now, the end of January he was getting his stock, but I've been told in 2 more weeks since August. Yes, I have heard that a few times. My collection is nothing compared to what's behind you and in your loft. Bullshit is way better than mine at the minute. And yes, I still have that black tag SIS, can't let it go. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. At least you've got a decent way to display or sort your mass. Well, it's a cramped room, trust me, and those things aren't meant to be holding mass. They're meant for kitchen roll, or the big kitchen towel, as you call it over there. Mine are just in an old dresser. Side note, finally picked up a Tooney Terrace. Tooney Terrace is one of the preferred figures, personally. In a music store here in the US. Oh, is that what it is, for your entertainment? Okay. It used to be like play.com in the UK. It used to be play.com, and we'd always order masks off there, which were black and red type EU masks at the time. Glow isn't too bright, but it's still awesome. All the bubbles are. Okay. There you go. Long caped reshoot, TD mould, black and red tag. What's that? Gen 1. Doesn't look very Gen 1 to me. Oh, no. When you get the right pictures. I was suspecting Gen 2 for a second there. Oh no, I can see the stitch line at the side of the mouth. See, this is one thing we need to clarify as fans in the future. This has been said by other people recently as well. One of the things that used to help define a Generation 1 and Generation 2 mass, it used to be thought, until we learnt more information, that you could always say a Generation 1 mass was 11.5 inches in length and a Generation 2 was 12 inches in length. That is now not gospel truth. That was assumed and speculated at the time, and seemed to be true of many masks at the time, a year or so ago, 3-4 years ago maybe. But now, if you have a mask that's 11.5 inches or 12 inches and you suspect it is a vintage Gen 1 or 2, it is not always necessarily what you suspect. If you do get a mask like that, then find people online, knowledgeable collectors that know a bit more, because you can no longer define a fantastic, early fantastic or a later fantastic, or an early fearsome or a later fearsome, as a Generation 1 or 2 based only off the measurements. They do vary. There we go, Screen 4 zombie tag. This looks to be a T-stamp. Here he is, Mr. T. Yep. I can see a T-stamp a mile off sometimes. Oh, look at this. Who was it that was asking about these? Notice this straight away, yeah? This is what I don't want fans out there, that whether they watch this stream or enjoy this stream, or whether they watch it just to gain a bit of knowledge and they think I'm a tosser, that's fine. But this is where I hate to see listings like this, and I don't want any of you lot falling for it. Look at this. Number one, it says in capital letters, pre-order, yeah? So pre-order, and this What a Boy 99. What a boy, what a prick more like. Look at this, buy it now for a pre-order, $185. Please don't fall for these articles, these listings, please. I'm sure loads of you watching this now even end up watching this back. You're not going to fall for this. But if you get so desperate that you really got to have one and you really want to pay a stupid amount, please just don't. They're coming. They're slow, but they're coming. This is absolute price gouging at one of its best for an item that's not even majorly in supply at this current time of recording. Up for grabs is the Ghostface Scream 25th anniversary. See, it's not a Ghostface Scream 25th anniversary, it's a Scream 25th anniversary. Get your facts right. Collector's edition with mask and knife. This is a confirmed pre-order, will be shipped as soon as I receive it. I will provide the winner all email confirmation I've received, provide tracking when notified, which I don't doubt. 100% feedback, plan to keep it that way, message for questions. Right. Don't fall for this shit. Not with regards to its description, with regards to its listing price. That is bullshit. Do not overpay ever. I mean, yeah, alright, there's differences in opinion on various types of masks, fine. But with an item that's not even, you know, here we go, 25th anniversary EU stamp, $115 with 15 bids. It's still got time left on it. I just wanted to look while I was live on stream and just say, look, you know, watch out for these people, please. Look at this, $180, tag 25th anniversary. What's up, man? Look at this. What's up, mask? Tongue mask, Easter Unlimited. I've still got one of these available. Yeah, tagged 2019. I'll sell you this. $12 plus £25 postage, so it equates to about $45. Shitty because the postage is more than the mask. But look at this, $120. Why? Not even got a tag. It's a genuine mask, I can tell you that, but it's not got a tag. Look at this, orange fluorescent, 2019-2020 suspected, because that's the only reason. That's the only years they did the damn things. And they hadn't even put the manufacture date. Yeah, minor scuffs to the orange paint, otherwise good condition, ultra white mould. Is this the same seller? No, it's a different one. Yeah, Gen 2 cotton shroud, yeah. So I just looked at the chat there. But eBay.com, honestly, this thing's been online for ages, blank K&B. It's not even good, is it? It's not the best mould. I mean, again, people have got their interest though. People pay stupid money for something they think is good, then they receive it and it's shit. Another example here, look, ultra white mould, blue metallic, yeah? $115 plus $20.45 if I want to buy it, yeah? Bullshit. I think I've still got a couple of ultra white metallics, although they're 2019s, not 2020s. But I wouldn't dare ask for anything over $50, never mind bloody $115. And then you got postage. Ghostface masks from the movie Scream. Let's see what this is coming up as. What we got here? Old EU stamp. Old EU stamp. Old EU stamp. And no other pictures. 2 in bags, possibly out of costumes. And one seems to be standard shroud. $35. Not bad for 3 masks. Unless he's selling them singly, because it says 10 available, 15 sold. Weird listing. This is a funny one from the from that inflatable figure. Vintage rare, you can tell because it's yellow. Fun World lighted non-working Ghostface. Yeah. 25th anniversary, 25th anniversary. I say the what's up, I've still got one left if anyone's bothered about trying to get a what's up. With the USA parcel I sent now moving, I will send to USA again. Plus I did hear a whisper that when you send in food it can sometimes take a bit longer, which I sent a lot of chocolate. $64.95 for a Scarecrow burlap, which is the later ultra white mould on the textured mask. With the burlap hood, this is a rarer type, but there's no tag, and I suspect that's out of a costume, that's why there's no tag. Not the worst price, I will say. 25th anniversary, 7 bids, $112.50. Moron, your bus is leaving. That's where he needs to go. T-stamp, $70. Not worth $70, just my opinion. Vintage Scream movie Ghostface mask. Glow, S9206. Loads of them are S9206, that's a standard number. That is a EU stamp in need of a hairdryer. Vintage maybe. Vintage HN mask. Let's just see if we got a stamp on this sumbitch. Yeah, this is the larger stamp HN. Again, this is where you can't go wrong identifying masks. If it's the larger HN, it's HN. That's it, you can't argue it's a HN. Where somebody's going to palm this off as a Gen 2, then you know you can obviously prove it with a chin stamp instantly. The seller is away until January the 3rd. Oh, don't worry about that because I'm not buying it. I've already got a couple of them. In fact, one of them went to Cayenne with a larger stamp on it. So yeah, $125 for a 25th. It's just, please don't fall for it. Alright, let's go back to normal then. Let's go back to normal. So, the question remains, with regards to UK stock is what the hell's going to happen. So this upcoming week from Monday, excuse me, I shall be phoning the distributors, get the words out properly, and just seeing if there's any news or progress with regards to any other items being released. Upon items being released, I shall update people accordingly as soon as humanly bleeding possible. It's weird that, as I said earlier, the costume and bib style masks are allowed, yet anything else is not allowed, which is BS, quite frankly. So hopefully, maybe in January we may see the stock, but I can't confirm that. I'm not part of the distributors. But I really hope they get released soon. Remember, Mad About Horror, other websites, whoever, have had pre-orders. Once these pre-orders are filled and sent out, Mad About Horror said there was a possibility that the costumes may have a few left. So again, if you've not signed up for email notifications to be notified when that item is back in stock, do it now. That's all I will say. Not about trying to be ordering you about and being nasty, but honestly, if you want to get yourself a chance of possibly still getting a costume, if, and I emphasise the word if, they've still got stock available after fulfilling the pre-orders, then what the hell is this? Uh-oh, something's going on. Something's going on. There we go. Let's go back to this a second. Right. As I say before, try and help fans and give them the best advice possible. So, look at that box in the middle. If you've not seen the stream before, first time to the stream, or just trying to catch up, first time ever Christmas, or you've not been watching recently, this is a possible way, maybe, that you could still end up with a costume from Mad About Horror. So they've said in recent time they're fulfilling all of the pre-orders first, and there's a possibility there's stock left over. If there's stock left over, you go to this particular listing on their site, the actual item page as we see here, and you fill in this box, insert email and click submit. As soon as they put on their website that there's availability on costumes, you will get an email, and as far as I know, it's first come first serve. So if you get an email in the near future, whether it's next week or the week after, I don't know how many pre-orders they've had to fulfill and what they've got lying about in the warehouse, but if you click this, hit submit, get it confirmed on your email, and then you get an email in the next few days or weeks or whenever from Mad About Horror saying costumes here, grab it as soon as humanly possible, because this is possibly one of the only ways you're going to get a decently priced Sparkle Anniversary costume from UK, even if you're not in the UK, from Mad About Horror for a reasonable price. Otherwise, it's eBay or wherever else for price gouging some bitches that don't deserve your money. Why work and do what you do as a job, or earn your money however you do, just to have some price gouging lowlife rip you off for something they know you desperately want? So get on Mad About Horror if you've not done already, in a nice way. Fill out the little box, submit that your email address has gone through, and hopefully, if you're quick enough, and if there is stock left over, which I suspect there might be, after they've fulfilled the pre-orders, then maybe you've got a chance to still get a £62.95 Sparkle costume 25th anniversary. So again, I can't emphasise enough, if you've not done this, get on it. Get on it. Right. So, as I say, Monday, I should be trying to get in touch with the distributor. I think they're back on Monday. I think they've been off over the New Year because they've not been answering the phone. And I suspect they've had Christmas and New Year off, and they're back on the Monday coming, or maybe even the Tuesday. But the questions will be asked as if to, is there any news or progress regarding the UK stock, Pepsi Max is coming back up. And then we'll update as according to info that we're given. And I definitely think Mad About Horror is probably going to do the same. You know, as fans, if you're eagerly waiting this stock, that Mad About Horror put out several updated images at this time. Each of those images always saying what's going on and what the latest info is they've found out. So again, watch Instagram, watch Twitter, watch Facebook, whatever. Watch Mad About Horror's site, check your emails. and after they've fulfilled pre-orders, I've no idea how far they're into their pre-orders, how many have been sent out. But yeah, if you get that email notification, Mad About Horror 25th anniversary costume, click it as soon as possible and get your goddamn order in. I don't know if they're limiting them, I don't know if they're saying one per person, or whether it's first come first serve and you buy 10, you buy 10. I don't know what the rules are, but look out for them notifications and go to the site and fill out that little box and make sure that your email address is registered for notify when back in stock. Then you may have a chance of getting a reasonably priced costume. Aside from that, that is it for now. I've tried to give you a bit of help tonight. If anyone's late to the stream, I suggest you go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning. There's quite a few links that I'm going to put into the video description after this has ended for the products that are still currently available at time of recording this. So one of these in white, one of these in pink, the Royal Bobbles, which is a very nice figure, and other items mentioned earlier in the stream if you go and watch it back. So I'm going to add the links to them after I press end stream in a second, but for now I just wish you all Happy New Year. I promise as soon as I know anything about the UK stock, Mad About Horror may get there first and put out a notification, but as soon as I know anything I shall be putting Twitter up, Facebook, status, on the groups, on the pages, anywhere I can put, look, I've got the stuff now. Remember, I'm getting 108 of those 25th anniversary masks, not the biggest order but a decent amount. I'm getting various amounts of all the other masks that have been produced this year for UK stock. And yes, the mask and knife set with the sparkly hood EU stamp mask is coming only via Mad About Horror, the one with the text on the back that's mentioning the fans that I read out earlier on the stream. So only Mad About Horror is getting that particular item and the voice changer. But just bear in mind their supplies are late because they're US stock coming over here. But aside from that, it's time to let you go. We've waffled on for 2.5 hours. Good God, you get less for murder. Jesus Christ. But yeah. What was that I missed earlier? We won't even get into this guy. Nice stream as always. Thank you. Thanks again, Tim. Tim, great stream, mate. Mr. Jigsaw Jordan there, thank you. But yes, Skull Splitter. Always good to see Skull Splitter back. I like reading that name. Nice stream as always. Just wish the blokes over at Customs will get their heads on straight. Yeah. A description that I heard them described as was Nazi bastards or something along them lines. Was it Hitler's Nazi bastards or something? I don't know. And there was even question of trying to get them out the port it's in and put them into another port and go there and get them instead. Again, I do not know exactly what is going on. All I know is the costumes are the only thing been released into the UK this time, and we're still waiting on everything else. And it's even affected Maya's masks of a couple of types, and it's even affected, would you believe, some Christmas items. So it's not all Ghostface based. There's been various things pulled off this container. Said, right, we're holding it. Sadly, all the Ghostface was most of it. Tosses. Anyway, until next time, chaps. Wish you all Happy New Year for the final time tonight. Keep an eye on the website. Keep an eye on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. If I get a call Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever, oh yeah, we've got your stuff. We've got the money. As soon as I get that call, which I hope I do, I'll let you know as soon as humanly possible. Failing that, I've got one What's Up Scary movie mask left, I've got a couple of 2020 zombies available, and I've got a couple of Scream 4 Collector's Edition costumes with bib style EU masks with a small amount of spots on up in the loft, sitting doing nothing that want new homes. So, anything you want to ask about on the site. And I've got some devil face as well. On original tags, not the new devil face, the standard shroud devil face. I'm not going to be putting them on the contact page anytime soon. If you've watched this stream, now you know the info, now you can ask about it. If you've not watched the stream, obviously you don't know about them. So we'll leave it be. I'm going to leave it a few seconds, obviously because YouTube always cuts me off. YouTube's normally about 15-20 seconds behind me. So here we are, 11 o'clock, January the 1st in the UK. and we'll see you soon. Look forward to hearing back from you and going, auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, I will get back to you, Squire, don't worry. Are you referring to me? But no, that's okay, school splitting. I understand that, but yeah. Idiots in customs and trading standards, let's just be polite. Yeah. They best get that damn stuff released as soon as possible, they really must. Right, I'm going to do my little countdown, and then I'll see you all soon, and I'll update you as soon as I know anything regarding stock or anything else. Also, the RJ interview, when it's happened, I shall put it out there that it's happened, and then I shall also put out there when it's expected to come online, and you can all watch it and listen and watch for yourselves what he says to certain questions, that of which I have no clue myself, as I said earlier. But Happy New Year, see you soon, and I'm just going to count down and end the stream accordingly. But thank you for watching, listening, and indeed tolerating. If you're all still here, then bloody hell, you're either die-hard fans or you're very tolerant, so congratulations for making it to the end. Cheers, mate. Okay, I'm going to count down. I'll put all this bloody stuff away.